Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Sunday to you all. This is the last Sunday savings for the month of March, and it is our last Sunday savings for March Madness. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far, weekend I should say so far, and yeah, weather has been really good to us lately, so I cannot complain. Today is Gabby's last musical show, so yeah, we'll be wrapping everything up and we'll have a little bit of a break from school activities for a bit for both of the girls, and then yeah, it'll be transitioning into summer and band camp before you know it. So let's go ahead and get started in our March Madness binder, and we're flipping to number 3 because that looks like that's where we left off for yesterday. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. That really bent up my envelope. All right, so we have $10 in prop in March Madness. Once again, it's brought to you by, or brought to us, I should buy, Lisa Grateful Me. All of my dashboards and prop money come from Budgeting with Kim, and you can pick this up for free in her Ko-Fi. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so we have a 1 for number 3, and hopefully this thing, or this dice will act right and don't roll a bunch of 1s. Okay, 3. And so guys, in the next couple of days, we're going to be finishing up this binder and finishing up our March Madness savings. And it's exciting to see how many challenges we actually completed for the month. All right, let's flip back to number 1, 2. So we already cleared out our yearly savings yesterday, that binder for the month of March, and we saved almost $800 in that binder. 3. Okay, we have 1 left. Let's see what 4 is asking for. And it's asking for 3, so we'll go ahead and put our marker right here, and we'll continue on with this challenge tomorrow. It'll be first. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip back to number 1. Number 1 is getting $1, and number 1 is the savings challenge from Ashley Monet. We finished this side already, so we need to do this side, so we can go ahead and cross off 2 of these icons. They're 50 cents a piece. All right, so let's go ahead and just stash that there. We'll grab another $1, and we only need $1 more to finish this challenge, so we'll see what it gets tomorrow. Okay, next up, the next savings challenge is getting $1, and that's in the number 2 spot, and this is from Budgeting with Lysandra. You're the avocado to my toast. It only needed 50 cents, and this is a $3 savings challenge, so this one is complete. All right, guys, and I know I probably mentioned, I don't know if you remember, but my March Madness savings will be going towards sinking funds. All right, so it's 50 cents icon. We'll get this one started from Sit on a Budget. I have had this one for quite some time, probably when I first started my channel, you know, over a little over a year ago. Well, first started my budgeting channel. Many of you probably aren't from the times when I used to do Bath & Body Works reviews. And yeah, as much as I enjoyed doing that, that is an expensive habit. So, all right. So, oh, next challenge is getting $2. Almost didn't fill that extra 50 cent icon, prop coin right there. And this is from Budget with Carly. These are 50 cents a piece. So we can do 4 of these. And now it only needs $1.50 to finish. Okay, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 50 saved in here. So we'll grab 2. Let's go ahead and fold that in half again. All right, so I do have to work tomorrow, so it will be nice to get my filming done, get everything uploaded, and get ready for work tomorrow. So this next one's from Karen C Budgets. These are 25 cents per icon, so it only needed 50 to finish. All right, and this is a $4 savings challenge, so let's go ahead and put this one back and grab this 2. All right, so that's 2 completed for today. Let's go ahead and get the next number 4 started. And this beautiful challenge is from Boss Babe Budgets. It is double-sided. And we're going to go ahead and get this started with $1.50. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in this dollar icon right here. And then 1 for 50 cents. So I don't know how many challenges. I think I'm going to stop putting brand new ones in here. Because we only have 2 more days of savings to do before we unstuff this. And I like for all my challenges to get complete, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. We'll have to wait and see. So $1.50 coming into this one. It only needed 50 cents, and this is from Boss Babe Budgets. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a $4 savings challenge. So we are finishing more than I thought we were going to do today. And guys, if you hear all that screaming in the background, the kids are outside playing. Not my kids. There's a bunch of neighborhood kids that have moved in. So it is very interesting when you're not the mom of the children that are outside making a bunch of noise, because my kids don't go outside and play like that anymore. Those days are over. So this next challenge is from Play to Save Designs. You're the cheese to my macaroni. These are 50 cents a piece, and I did get this started with a rollover dollar. Number 6 is only getting 50 cents today, and this is from Build It Big Budgets. Kindness grows from within. So let's go ahead and mark off 2 of these because they are 25 cents a piece. So this challenge now has $3 in it. Next up is the savings challenge from, let's see, it's getting $1.50. I know that much. And this is from, it is from North Country Cash Queen. It only needed 50 cents. So let's go ahead and mark that off. This is a big one. This is a $5 savings challenge. Let me grab a 5. And that one is complete. So yes, I will not be putting any new challenges in here. I think we have enough in here to finish up March Madness. All right, next up is this one from Sit on a Budget. Apparently I have 2 of hers in here. And this is going to get $1. These are 50-cent icons. So let's go ahead and mark off 2 of these. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And finally, number 8 is getting 50 cents as well. And this one is from Saving with D? Or I thought it was Saving with D. You're the wine to my cheese. And 2 of those for 50 cents. Okay, so this one has $1, $2, $3 in it now. All right, perfect. All right, so that completes our March Madness for today. And we saved 4 challenges, or we finished 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and slide this in my binder. I will take care of this off camera. And it's so weird to be saying that I'm not going to be putting brand new challenges back there so we're prepared if we finish one. We are at the end. 2 more days of savings, and that is going to be it for March Madness. Now, I think if I remember correctly, savings with Tracy. I think she does like a minis savings. If she does it again this year, I may do that again because I really like doing this a little bit every day. My Tiny Tuesdays is it's one of my favorite savings videos to do because of the quick wins. So I think I like that feeling of finishing something, usually finishing something every single day. So, all right, let's get into this monthly theme binder. We do have $200 over here. Let's do some maneuvering around of our items. We're going to get our binder all set up and ready to work out of. This is just rolling around on that. Okay, so that should be good. Let's go ahead and count our money. I feel like that needs to be like that. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, so 190. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 200. So $200 coming into this binder. We will be counting up all the challenges that we did in our theme binders. This is what we did over the course of finishing challenges throughout the month of March. This is a lot here. I did include the Bare Bones Box Challenge in here, even though we did that on Fridays. But I'm just going to count it up in this savings at the end of the video. So let's go ahead and see what we finished today, if anything, and then we'll add everything up and see what we save for the month of March. Even though, once again, like I said yesterday, a lot of these challenges were started. Now, I don't know why she's getting activated. Alexa, stop. Now she made me forget what I was talking about. A lot of these challenges were started even maybe as early as January. So it's going to be a lot this month because it just happened to be that way for the month of March, which came just in time because I told you that we have to pay taxes this year. Well, we always have to pay taxes. That's nothing new. But it's just right in time for us to, go ahead and sign over that money. So I'm super excited for our unstuffing for the month of March. Savings will still get money. It always does. It's just not going to get as much as I would like for it to get because, like I said, we have a tax bill. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Y'all probably tired of me talking about these dang on taxes, child. Now, where does this money go? Oh, this is what was inside. Okay, so we had $6 in rollover. So we have $36 in our Very Know Me Christmas. This is from Bestie Kim over at Budgeting with Kim. I think we're going to be able to finish both of these here. She was so gracious to send this to me in Happy Mail. Kim is just the best. If you have not checked out her channel, like I said, she's Budgeting with Kim here on YouTube. She is Budgeting with Kim on Etsy, and this is where you'll be able to find this challenge. And she also has Ko-Fi challenges and memberships. She has a YouTube membership. So please go ahead and check her out. Now, I'm just scratching without adding this up. 16, 17, plus 8 is 25, 30. Woo! We have $36 to work with. This can't be more than 6. And it's a 2. Perfect. Yay! We finished. Okay, so let's go ahead and scratch this off. All right, and this is the final 2 challenges from the Very Know Me Christmas. This will not get counted towards our month end for this. This is just Christmas savings. So this is going to go into the Christmas bucket. And we saved $34 today. So we're going to go ahead and just swap this out. Because the remaining $2 I'll just put towards 4, 5. The remaining $2 that would have been rollover because you came in with 36, I'll just put it into our monthly savings. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in our Very Know Me Christmas, and we had already reallocated some of this money into our bucket. So this isn't the entire total of Very Know Me Christmas. We have 150, 70, 90, 210, 20, 220, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 228 that'll go into our Christmas bucket, and that is beyond awesome. We are doing great for our Christmas savings. Every time I say I don't think we're going to spend a lot for Christmas, we end up doing it. Josh bought them girls. He bought them a brand new computer this past Christmas. I don't even know if I had mentioned that, but yeah, they got a brand new PC for Christmas on top of everything that I had already purchased. So I'm not going to say we're not going to spend a lot for Christmas because it seems like we end up doing it anyway. So, and whatever he does, because it's what he does. He didn't take it out of the bucket because it didn't have all that money in the bucket for a brand new PC. So, whatever he does or whatever he decides to do for the girls is what he decides to do. I just save what I can save to buy for the things that they wanted. Because like I said, Gabby got a brand new bed. Michaela got Nikes and she got a bunch of clothes. So this money does definitely help out for other things. Sometimes my husband just has other things in store for them. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into our budgeting game from Sheila at Gen X Budgets. I love this. Sheila, I really hope you're working on a spring one, child. I done requested a spring game. Now, whether or not you come through with it is a whole different story. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I need a game piece. So let's go ahead and use this one. And yeah, we're just going to start. And we're going to roll a D6 dice and see what we're doing today. Can you guys see everything? You should be able to. All right, we rolled a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's $1. Okay, let's go again. And that's a 1. So that's going to be $2 for the cash tray. All right, keep on going. And we have a 1, and that's the budget. This is our, we had a budget. Oh, you know what I think happened? Because we were all out of budgets. I must have marked it off because my cards are gone. Yeah, we only have payday left. So I'm going to mark, we wrote a 1, so let's count this as 1. So we have the gas pump for 5. And what's so funny about that? That's about how much it costs per gallon for me to fill up. Yeah, it's about $5 a gallon. It's insane. Gas prices are out of control. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 1. Okay, so let's go one more time. And that's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the cash register for $4. So we are really close to it. We're probably just come in and finish this up next month, or next week is next month. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13 coming in today. And let's see what we have in total. We might be able to condense all this down. 55, 57, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 67. Let's do that. And we'll put this. Oh, no, we need that. We need to put, what the hell am I doing? So that's the 7. Okay, something's not right. Did I count that right? I must not have. There's no way I counted that right. All right, let's try this again. 55, 57, 59, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 67. I don't know if that's what I just said, child. But, yeah, I'm having some serious issues over here. So, 67. All right, that's what we have. And our budgeting game from Sheila over at Gen X Budgets. I absolutely love this. Yep. Yeah, honey, you need to make another one. Okay, thank you. All right, so next up is Budgeting with Kim. This is Bestie Kim's Savings Challenge. We finished her Easter one last week. I think we saved like 30 some bucks, which is awesome. Like I said, that'll go towards Easter dinner. And now we are still working on her sticker challenge, which was a mail out from her YouTube membership. So let's go ahead and do a 4 and a 3. So we'll do our green donut. And we will do, let's do this $3 cupcake. We'll do all the sweets today. And we'll finish this up next week with $6. This is so cute. And what I usually do once these challenges are done is I'll laminate them and then use them as roll and saves. Yeah, love it. This is so pretty. Kimmy did an awesome, awesome job. So 4 and 3 is 7. And now we have $37 saved in our... Why does that seem like a lot? But I guess not. I don't know what the other amounts were. So $32. Y'all, what is going on? I'm sitting here looking at the money and still saying the wrong amount. And I do have her next challenge I'm going to work on. And this is her 4th of July. And that'll help me save for Memorial Day. And I'll probably clean it up again and save it for actual 4th of July. So, all right. My challenge is up next. It is my scratch and save. Ooh, it's a DIY scratch and save that you can find on my Ko-Fi. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish this up. There's only 3 left. So that's 3. That's for Lucky. I love this because it has all of the elements on here. So lutetium we use in, well, actually, almost all of these we use in nuclear medicine. Carbon. It has the one we use, I think it's carbon 11. I shouldn't say we because I don't use it, but I think it's carbon 11 or carbon 10. It has a really quick half-life, so it disintegrates. It loses a lot of its radioactive activity really quickly. Potassium and yttrium. So little science lesson. 3, so that's 6, and 4 for 10. So that's awesome. We finished another savings challenge that'll go towards our month end, which we're doing today. So $10. Let's see what's in here already. All right, so let's put this 10 back for 20. And now we have $43 from this savings challenge. And I love this. I would definitely re-sticker this and use this again. Or I could possibly just re-sticker it and give it to somebody if they wanted it. All right, so let's go ahead and go like that and set that off to the side. All right, so my next savings challenge, we'll use, I don't know if I'm going to use that one, but we'll see. I'll introduce it next week. I have to decide what I'm going to do with that. All right, next up is this one from Vicky Thinks, and this says, not all heroes wear capes. So cute. So let's go ahead and scratch the final 2. Ooh, 7. And, oh gosh, 6. These are some big numbers. All right. All right, so $13. All right, 10, 11, 12, and 13. All right, so in this savings challenge, we saved 20, 35, 37, 8, 9, and 40. Why don't we do this? Okay, perfect. So $40 in Vicky Thinks challenge. We are going to have such a huge total for our month end between all of our savings challenges. Can't wait to see what the final number is. Alrighty, so next up is budgeting for me. This is Stars Savings Challenge. And it looks like we're finishing this one up too. It saves 40 and we have 10 here. So this should be $10 right here. So 7. And the next one should be a 3. Yep. All right, let's clean this up. Make sure I'm still recording because you know how that goes sometimes. Let's grab that last another 20. So $40. We saved the 7 and a 3 today. This is so stinking cute. Love it. This will definitely go back in to be saved with after I clean it up. All right, next up is from Dawn, Sunrise Budgeting. We are not finishing this one. We have a little ways to go on this one. And this one she sent out in Happy Mail, wishing you health, wealth, and endless blessings in the new year ahead. Dawn, Sunrise Budgeting. So it is a scratch and roll and save. So let's go ahead and scratch here. That's a 5. And let's scratch here. Ooh, that's 10. All right, we're not going to do a roll and save today. All right, $10 coming in. So we have 20, 30, and 2 in our scratch and roll and save from Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. All right, Rap Girl Budgets is my next one up. We are starting this game. And this is Strawberry Cafe. It's a little board game. This is so cute. She sent this to me in Happy Mail. And it says, you are opening the cafe today. Use die of your choice. Go through the board and make sure all items for the day's Go through the board and make all items for the day's sales. When you land on an icon, scratch off the corresponding card. Happy baking. How cute is this? So we're going to start outside of here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's a 3. Okay, we're going to grab 3. All right, let's go again. 1. Oh, we got an icon. So let's find the corresponding card. And here it is right here. Oh my gosh, Megan, this is so cute. And let's go ahead and scratch. And that's a 3. Oh, I love this. Okay, so $3 more. All right, and let's mark that off because we did that one. Okay, so let's go again. 2, 1, and 2, and that's $2. So we're up to 8. Let's go one more time. 1, and that's $2. So we're putting $10 into this today. At least that's what it should be. 1 and 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Thank you so much, Megan, for sending this out to me. Such an adorable savings challenge. I hope that most of the people that sent out Happy Mail actually received it. You know, I sent that mail out before that big storm that we got, where we got like almost a foot of snow. And I have been seeing on some people's channels, they're just now getting that mail. And it's insane how that storm must have made everyone behind. So hopefully nothing got lost in the sauce and everybody will eventually get their Happy Mail. Yeah, because I was gonna say, you know, if you didn't get it, I would reprint it, but the paper that I printed on, it's 110 pounds cardstock, and one ream of that paper is $30. So I was like, you know, I'll just have to catch up with them later if they didn't get it. I'll have to, you know, send them out something later on in a year, because that really irritated me. I probably should have waited quite far past the snowstorm, but I didn't. So lesson learned. You know how our postal service is, and you know, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. So we're going to go ahead and finish up this challenge from Diamond Budgets. We're going to do these last $6 spots. So we're going to put $12 into this today. So cute. Yvette, thank you so much. Keep creating, hon. I want to keep putting stuff of yours in my binder. So let's get $12. And let's see what this saved. This was a pretty big saver. All right, let's count it all up. So we have 50, 5, 65, 67, 8, 9, 71. So $71 in this challenge. That is amazing. Because when you look at it, you're like, okay. But then you're like adding the money up, and you're like, oh, okay. So 71. And this will go towards month end. And like I said, some of these challenges, we started back in like January. So, this is going to be a lot coming out of this binder today, y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Always Angela XOXO. And she sent this to me in Happy Mail. Best has yet to come. We're not going to roll. Let's just scratch. Ooh, that's a 2. Let's go again. We're not going to run through this. This is too pretty to even remotely run through. We'll just do one. We'll do one more. I think we'll do 2 a week. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. And 3. So $5 coming into this. So very pretty. And I haven't seen her record in a while. Hopefully she's doing well. I did go check her channel here recently. Her and Cheyenne over at Simply Made. I hope they're both doing well. I have seen Cheyenne in my comments though. So hopefully she'll come back and start making videos again. I know it's a lot, guys, because it's like, let me make change over here on the side. Or condense down on the side. $11 in here. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with her? I'm about to unplug her. Alexa, stop. Child. All my business. But I know it's a lot to film and record and edit and upload. You know, I think if I worked more than I do, it would be extremely difficult. I would have to get all of my filming done in almost one day. Seriously, especially having to rip and run with kids and stuff like that. It's a lot. So, I give everyone props who does it and has a full-time job and probably taking care of parents, you know, just situations in your life where you want to do this and yet you still have a lot of other responsibilities. It's a lot. So, let's go ahead and get started on Party Planner Paper Read. This is from Letty, and we are going to roll a D4 dice, and it's going to tell me what card. So we're going card number 2, and which one? Number 2. So let's go right here, and that's $2. Okay, and let's go again. Number 3, and which one? Number 2. And that's 2 times. Oh gosh, 2 times what? Let's get our bonus card and see what we're multiplying by 2. This is our last bonus card though. So 2 times 2 is 4. So $4 coming in. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that. So I don't have a 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let us go one more time. Number 2, and which one? Number 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going up here, and 4. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's get this all cleaned up. So $4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we have saved in total for Letty's challenge. We have, oh wow, we had one more bonus card. Okay, I lied. We had one more. 20, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. $40. That's our last 20. And we might have to do something with this 50 here soon if we can't use it in another challenge. All right, let's try to keep that bonus up front. Okay. All right, so moving on to Budgeting Introvert. This was a challenge that she sent out in Happy Mail. So let's go ahead and roll. We have number 1. That's 6. Let's go one more time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's 5. So $11 coming into here. This is a $50 savings challenge. 11, and we have in total 10, 20, 1, 2, and 3. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Okay, $23. All right, Boss Babe Budgets is up next. This is her scratcher. I did get this off of Ko-Fi, and I made it an A5. I think it might have already been an A5. I can't remember, child. 2, 1, and 2. And that's 6. All right, let's see what we have left in this binder. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. We still have 50. We have a good bit of money. Okay, let's go one more time. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, $13. Ooh, that's a lot. That's the second time we got 13. All right, so $13. 10, 13, and then all in all we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Let's do that. All right, perfect. All right, so I may have to do something with this 50 because, let's see, let's go into Kim's Know Me Christmas and see. 50, 20, 40, and 50. There we go. Okay. Pink Plum Budgeting is up next. I'm glad this is I didn't make this into a sticker, especially with me getting down on money. I do like to do, let's do 8. I was going to do the 9, but let's do the 8 this week. And what we'll do is we'll put 2 back and grab a 10. All right, and so we have in total 20, 35, 37. So we are a little over halfway done. This is a $70 savings challenge. So we'll finish this sometime next month. Probably by the end of next month, we'll be done with it. Okay, next up is Nessa Budgets. And this is an $85 savings challenge. So we gotta be careful in this. It does have a lot of scratchers though. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's a 7. So let's stop there for now, just in case we get something really spicy on one of the next challenges up that we haven't done yet. Okay, so we have in total 10, 15, 17, 18, and $19. And Nessa, but oh, no, we don't. We have more. This was stuck to the back of the challenge. 20, 35, 37, 38, and 39. So not quite halfway there on that one. Next up is Tonya at Sandoval Budgets. Shh, you don't see anything. All right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 4. Let's go. Let's see what this is. 5, and we're going to stop. We're going to stop. What is this out of 35? If I add 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What do we have? Let's cheat and find out what we have. 25, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, and 2. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're going to do this last 3. Okie dokie. We finished another challenge. So 1, 2, and 3. So we should have $35 here. 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we do. Okay, perfect. Another one to month end. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Budget with Mrs. P. This is her beautiful butterfly savings challenge. We have a 1, so we're going to go right up here in the corner, and that's $3. Let's go again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a 2, so that's $5 so far. And 2, 4, 6. Let's do one more. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's a 6. So $11 coming into here. All right, let's clean this up. 11. So what do we have? Let's break this 20. 10, 15, and 20. Okay, so we need 11. All right, so in total, we have in this savings challenge from Budget with Mrs. P, 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. 5, 10, yep, that's right. All right, we're getting towards the end, guys. Here we are with Shade's Budget. This is Miranda's. This was a membership mail out. Never forget how amazing you are. 2, 1, and 2, and that's a 4. This is a mystery save, and we've had some spicy numbers. Should we chance it? Oh my gosh, Miranda. Well, we only have one challenge left to do, so let's just do it. 7. All right, $11. That's not as bad as it could have been. Okay, $7. Thank you, Miranda. Okay, so 7 more bucks. And there's our 11. So let's see what we saved in total. Okay, 25, 30, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $40. Awesome. Okay, 40. All right, we did really good getting through our binder, guys. We might actually be able to go back towards the front and do something before we add up our totals for the month. Okay, this one is from Becca Budget 777. It's a beautiful hot air balloon challenge. Let's roll and see where we're going. 1, 2, 3, and that's a 2, so we're definitely going again. This was also a membership mail out 1, and that's a 9. And I think we should stop there because that's $11. All right, I had a lot of 11s and a lot of 13s today. All right, so $11 coming in. And so now we have 25, 35, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Let's grab another 20 for that. Awesome sauce. I'm getting my 5s and 2s mixed up over here, guys. Let me just take care of that real quick. All right, so $40 in that savings challenge, and we have 3 more scratchers left. We'll see how next week goes. Okay, so we have 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, and 3. $23 left. I don't think there's anything else that we can finish. Vicky, we already did. Budget for me is done. Diamond, we finished. We finished a lot today, guys. Party planner papery. Let's see if we can put some more in this since this is St. Patrick's Day themed. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish this quite yet, but let's see how far we can get. I think we'll just stay here. Let's see how many scratchers we can complete. Okay, so game 1, scratcher 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 6. Game 1, that's a 4. So card number 1 is done. Okay, 4. So let's put 1 back, grab a 5. So we'll get rid of that card. Okay, so we have 2, 3, and 4 left. Card 3, and we only have 1 there, so no reason to roll again. That's 2. All right, that card is done. Let's finish 2 because there's only 1 left on that. Ooh, that's a ×1, so that was our bonus that we should have probably rolled for, and that's $5. Awesome. These scratchers scratch so nice. All right, so $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so I have $6 left. I know I'm not going to be able to finish this, but let's see what's down here. 3, and I think we're going to stop. We'll roll the other 3 over towards next week, or what we could do is put the remaining 3 on Dawn's roll and save. I like that idea. Okay, so far in Letty's challenge, we only have 2 scratchers left, so we'll definitely be finishing this next week. 20, 45, 50, 7, 8, 9, 61, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $65. Let's go ahead and grab a 50 and a 10 for 65. Okay, so 65 in that. And let's go ahead and do this by going back up to Dawn's. And we are going to get her challenge out. We're going to mark this down as a 3 and put $3 more into her challenge. I'm going to grab a 2. Okay, so what do we have here? 20, 30, 2, 4, and 5. So $35. And that's going to take care of our savings for today, guys. $200 in the bank. I'm going to get reallocated here, a good bit of it. So, all right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment. I need to unbundle all these challenges and count up how many we finished. And we need to count up how much we saved. So, give me a moment and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we are back. I have everything all cleaned up. Here are the challenges that we completed throughout the month of March, plus our bare bones box challenge. Like I told you, I was going to include that in here. So all of these challenges we did complete this month, and that was 28 challenges plus a box challenge. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add everything up. I'm just going to set this to the side for 1 second. Let me grab my calculator, which is very important. And we'll count everything up. I can't believe I don't have any 10s in here, but I was condensing down throughout the month to get 10s back, so it just happened to be like that. So for the month of March in our Sunday binder, we saved 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 200, 20, 50, 150. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20 and 5s, and 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have a total of $1,656 saved in our monthly binder. Once again, we did not do this all in the month of March. So many of those challenges were started back in January. So this is definitely going to be the most I've ever saved in 1 month period on this channel, especially with the totals coming up like this. And we haven't even factored in Mini Monday or Water Got Wednesday. In our game binder, I know we did start in March, but that's got a good bit of savings in it as well. So let's go ahead and mark this down, $1,656. And in all honesty, guys, that's about what our tax bill is, if not a little bit more. So this is going to be coming in just in time. It's not like we don't have this saved in our Discover account, for the taxes, but it's just the fact that we wouldn't even have to touch it. Because this money is still sitting, most of it's still sitting in our main account, and the other amounts that come from our tinies go into our allies. So whatever's left over from this month, we'll go ahead and transfer over into Discover and have that there. But we still have to tally up a few more days of savings before we get our grand total. So guys, thank you so much for checking out this video today. We will get into our Mini Mondays tomorrow, and then we'll tally up what we save for that on that day. And yeah, we're just plugging along here at the end of March, guys. I love you so much. Please take care of yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye.